Advocate the use of the 14 learning principle. The purpose of education is shifting due to the exponential growth in access to information in the past 50 years. Education now needs to foster lifelong learners. To transform the value we place on what we already know and to create new networks for dialogue, reflections, and contextual applications of learning. In the real world, in this context, we need educational models that reconnect learners with other and with learning models that are person-centered while also addressing needs for challenging learners' experience. From a person or learner-centered view in the current focus on context must be balanced with a focus on individual learners and their learning needs in an increasingly complex and fast-changing world. This balance is essential if we are to educate, prepare students for productive and healthy futures. It also appropriate response to students' reports that school is relevant, that they feel disconnect from their teachers and peers, or they just don't want to be in school when they can learning outside of school from real life experience or from technologies such as internet. To guide the process of transforming education and to inform educators on how best to apply education of technology. In the teaching of learning process, however, knowledge base is needed. This knowledge base should be on what built upon research, validated principles of learnings, and change in complex human living systems such as education. Education is one of many complex living systems that function to support particular human needs, such as systems are their nature unpredictable but can be understood in terms of principles that define the human needs. Cognitive and motivational processes, development, and individual difference. I strongly advocate for the use of the 14 psychological principle. This principle pertain to the learners and learning process. The 14 principles are divided into those referring to cognitive and metacognitive, motivational, and affective, developmental, and social and individual difference factor influencing learners and learning. These principles are intended to apply to all learners, from children to teachers to administrators to parents and community members involved in our education system. They provide knowledge base for understanding, learning, and natural process that occurs when condition and context of learning are supportive of individual learners' needs, capacities, experience, and interests.